What is going on, Rocket Lab investors? So today we got some news that shot us up past $10. That was awesome. I truly thought we were going to go well above $10, but it looks like that information and hype died down. But now we closed at $9.68. In the after hours, we're up to $9.70. Brings us to a market cap of $4.81 billion. So that's really awesome. We've seen it hit $10 twice now, and that's a great sign. We're holding steady in the 9, but I want to know your thoughts and opinions on if you think we're going to eventually get out of the 9s, hit the 8s, and then go down to the 7. Stock price, I fully expected us to go down after that huge run up, but we are staying strong. I'm shocked how long we are staying in the $9 range. It keeps going up and down, and then we shot up to 10 today. That's a great sign to me. So the one thing that kind of shot us up today is news kind of broke, and this was previously released. So Rocket Lab was awarded a NASA study contract to explore bringing back rock samples from Mars to Earth for the first time. So the company has been selected by NASA to complete the study for retrieving rock samples from the Martian surface and bringing them to Earth for the first time. The mission would fulfill some of the highest priority solar system exploration goals for the science community to revolutionize humanity's understanding of Mars, potentially answering whether life ever existed on the Martian surface, and help prepare for the first human explorers on the Red Planet. So this is kind of old, but it was released today. We got this a while back ago. From my understanding, we landed this contract. It was like $600 and something thousand. But a lot of people, I think, just misjudged this, and they thought this was the $2 billion contract that Rocket Lab is going for. So if you're not familiar with that, and please comment down below if you know any more information or if I might have this slightly wrong. Rocket Lab submitted or plans to submit a bid to NASA for retrieving those sample soils for $2 billion. From my understanding, I've heard people talk about it saying that NASA's allocated $10 billion. So they're coming in really, really low. And I kind of think this might be one step for NASA to choose Rocket Lab. And from my understanding, they chose, I think, 8 or 9 different companies they awarded this contract to. And I think they're using it to set up so they don't get sued later on by SpaceX or probably Blue Origin. And they're probably doing this so they're going to say like, oh, you did such a great job with this study. We want you to be the one to fulfill this $2 billion contract or this $10 billion contract. And then they'll award it to Rocket Lab, hopefully, and maybe another company. I truly think NASA's kind of laying the foundation so they don't get sued. Because if somebody, let's say somebody receives that $10 billion contract, SpaceX is going to sue them immediately. That's the stuff that kind of has happened before. But Rocket Lab has not really received a whole lot of money from NASA. Yeah, we got that $500 million before for those 18 satellites, I believe. I'm probably wrong on those numbers. I'm just giving rough estimates here. But Rocket Lab really needs a catalyst. They need a large contract to really help them out. And I think NASA sees that. And I think they're really setting it up so they can help out Rocket Lab and then maybe another company. I doubt they're going to give Elon the contract because they've given so much money to Elon and Blue Origin already. They need to get other players into the market. And then let's say they do get sued, well, they just go to the judge and they say, well, we offered this study and contracts out to multiple different companies. These are the ones that performed the best. They provided the best results. They've got a history of working with us. They've got a steady launch cadence. So yeah, we felt we want to give them this big contract to retrieve those samples. I kind of think that's how it's going to go, but I would love to hear how you think it's going to go. Do you think this is just a one-off situation and we're not going to get that official $2 billion contract? And how do you feel about this overall? Is it just all fluff? I mean, the study of bringing this back, I'm kind of not sure what they mean by that. And I think we need to dig into that. Is it just saying, hey, Rocket Lab, here's 600 grand. Tell us how you would bring these back? Is that what's going on? Because that would be pretty awesome. I would really love to see Rocket Lab pull a multi-billion-dollar contract. Just like Intuitive Machines, NASA has to keep these smaller companies going because there's going to be almost a monopoly from Elon and Bezos because they're just so rich. Nobody can really compete with them. So I'm really hoping that NASA throws Rocket Lab a bunch of money, keeps them in the fight, helps them build, that money will help them build out Neutron, and then I hope they score more contracts because the US government wants to have like 3 launch companies probably. Just like all other companies, we typically have like 3 phone companies, 3 internet companies. It's too much of a risk for the government to only have Elon. They need Bezos, and then I think they need another one. And I think Rocket Lab fits that bill easily, and I think they could easily become a key player with NASA. So yeah, that's what's going on today. That's what shot us above $10, and I'm curious to know, how low are we going to go? Is it going to keep fluctuating, and then we're going to drop? I'm just really waiting to see what happens. I personally want it to drop down to back to $5 so I can continue buying more. I honestly don't think I would buy 1,000 shares at $9 or $10. I would have to buy it at 5,000. And I'm really trying to get enough money so I can buy another additional 5,000 or 1,000 shares, but my price is going to be $5, and I'm curious to know if you ever think we're going to hit that. Right now, I'd probably say no, so I might have to invest my money elsewhere, but that's okay because I got some Rocket Lab stock already, but I really want to get more because I truly have faith in this company. I think this could be a $30, $50, $100 stock one day, and that it will create a ton of millionaires. But I appreciate you watching. Comment your opinions down below. Will definitely help the channel, help the community. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and consult a professional before making any financial investments.